Hi everyone, I'm back with a slightly different view of our apartment. And back to do some stretches with you. And let me just set up Instagram Live and then we'll get straight into it. So we will be doing hip openers and lower back mobility. I think something that a lot of us suffer from. And, time flies between 12 o'clock and 5 o'clock when you're busy working on your taxes. So let me just get organized and then we'll get started. Hi everyone on here on Instagram. So we're now live on Instagram and on YouTube. And this is the second part of the second day of scheduled workouts. It's a slightly different setup in our apartment because this gets better light. And we're going to get into our hips and into our lower back. So we're going to start on the mat on all fours. And starting by doing cat and cow, really looking up and then looking back at your thighs when you're exhaling. So inhale up, exhale, inhale up, exhale, look back, inhale up, exhale, look back, and then two more like that. Inhale up, and exhale, look back. Good. And then another thing I wanted to show people, because if we're going to work on all fours, a lot of people have wrist pain. I wrote an article, I think the year before last, so 2018, on how to work on your wrists, especially if you're postpartum and suffering from a condition called mummy thumb or de Quervain's. So there's a lot of picking up of babies, and now there for everybody else there's a lot of typing. So before we do more on all fours, I'm going to show you a few exercises to relax your wrists so that it doesn't hurt when you're on the mat. So from here, you would just press your fingers together and then rotate your hands out and rotate them towards you, and rotate out and rotate towards you. So out and back. And we'll do two more. Good. And then we'll do these waves. There's probably one direction that feels more intuitive. And then from there you would swap. We'll do 5 more here. And place your fingers differently. So if your right finger ended the sequence, put it inside the left finger and then move the other way. We'll do 5 more. Good. And then just stretch out the forearm of your right arm. And then stretch the other forearm on the left side. Okay, so now let's get onto all fours again. And from here, we're going to warm up the lower back a little bit before we settle into a stretch. So you'll open up and close, open up and close, open up and close. Do that twice more. And then cross that knee behind the other leg and come down to a seated position and then lean forward. So we move the left leg and you should feel a stretch in the outer hip there. And you can rock a little left and right. And then we'll switch to the other side. So you'll be lifting the right leg 5 times. And then after the last one, you cross the right knee and bring it down behind the left knee. Sit your hips back, as you can see. I'm not very flexible. And then find a position where you can relax into that and create some space and just add some heaviness. Okay, good. And now step your right foot forward and pop the back knee off the ground. For some people, this is already a pretty deep stretch. And now I'll ask you to place your right hand inside your right leg. And from here, open up and lower the arm. And open up and lower the arm. So opening and stretching is not just static. It also means we're adding suppleness into your spine and some flexibility and mobility in general to allow you to move better. We'll do that 10 times total, and then we'll stay up. Back knee is off the ground. And then come up. Hold it here. If holding up the arm is too much, just bring it into your hip or wrap it around. If this is too low, you could also place a block here. And then bring your left hand down. Keep your back knee off the ground, and we're just going to reverse this. So now you're moving towards your right knee, and you're lifting up, and your arm is going to reach back and up and back and up. 3 for 10, 4, 5, 2 more. Last one. And then reach up and twist a little deeper again. You can place your hand in the hip, or you can wrap around. We'll just hold for a little longer. And then bring both hands inside again. By now your legs feel pretty fatigued, but see if you can just come down onto one elbow, maybe even both elbows, and let your right knee fall out to the side. These are deep stretches. We'll hold for another 15 seconds. And 5 seconds. Okay. Good. So come to sit on your legs for a moment and just feel the difference between the right quad and outer hip and the left side. And then we'll do the other side, and I'll show you facing the other way. So we're going to step up with the left leg and then pop the back knee off the ground. And we're going to start by placing your left hand inside the left foot. And then you're going to reach up and move the arm back and up and back and up. Three more. Good, and then just stay still. A few more seconds. Bring your hand down and then reverse. So look at your left knee and lift. And then start moving the arm down and up, down and up. Five more. One more. And still, maybe twist a little deeper. Place your hand on the hip. We'll do 10 more seconds. And then bring both arms inside the left leg. One elbow and two. Let your left knee fall out to the side. Back knee is still off the ground. And then come up onto your palms, sit down for a second, and feel whether your legs are aligned and open the same way. While you're giving the legs some rest, we're going to stretch out the neck, really anchor your right hand into the ground while you're gently pulling across. And then switch and gently pull across with your right arm and anchor your left palm. Okay, and then we'll get into the hips a little bit more. So from all fours, you tuck your toes, lift your hips. Inhale, lift your leg up, and then bring your knee forward and step it through. And then you'll come up just briefly, and then you'll wrap your right arm under the leg. You can stay right here, or you'll bring this other arm around to meet the right arm. And then you rest. So we're holding deep stretches for extended periods of time. We'll do another 10 seconds here. Feel your inner thigh opening up. And then frame your front foot, drop your back knee down, untuck your toes, and then really sink. So this should feel good now because we've created all this space along here. Reach your arms up and back. And then place your right elbow on the front thigh. Double up your mat if you need to, or not. And then grab that back foot. I know that's not accessible for anybody, for everybody. So you can stay here. You can come up here. Or you can choose the deepest stretch, which is holding the foot with both hands. We'll hold another 10 seconds. And then bring both hands down. Walk your right leg across to the left side of your mat and find your pigeon. So if your pigeon looks like mine, back hip is off the mat, that's okay. If you're more open, you can align your shin with the front of your mat. And then you're going to make your way down onto the leg. And then rest your head on your forearms. Walk your hands over to your left side. Right leg is in front. Traction in the upper back while you're reaching. And then walk your hands all the way across to the right side, across your front thigh. And a deep twist in the back. Ten more seconds. Okay. And again, come back to this seated position and just feel how different your legs feel on the right and on the left. And then we're going to come back into downward dog and do the other side. So I'll turn around, place your palms, tuck your toes, pop up, leg comes up, leg steps through. You're briefly coming up, and then you're wrapping. You could stay right here, or you meet the arm behind your back, and you sink deeper into this stretch. And then release. Bring your back knee onto the ground. Step your front foot out a little further, sink down. Really enjoy the opening of the hip flexor. And then reach around, grab your foot, the right foot with the right arm. Stay right here. Or if it feels accessible, with both arms and sink. 10 more seconds on this side. Let go of the foot. Walk your left leg across. Come into whatever pigeon is accessible for you. Walk your hands out and relax. We'll do 10 more seconds. Walk your hands all the way over to the right side, a lot of traction in the left arm. Then walk your hands over to the other side and twist. Ten more seconds. And then walk your hands back and see how that feels. So just brief check-in. Legs are nice and open. And then I'll show you some standing stretches, which are going to be for your lower back and your outer thigh. So step your right foot in front of the left and start off by just bringing your hands down as low to the ground as you can. If you can't touch, bring them onto your lower back. Keep a soft bend in both knees. And then the right hand reaches for the right foot that is in front, and you twist. Straighten your back leg, and you'll feel the stretch all the way up the back of the leg. We'll do 10 more seconds here. And then switch. So left leg in front of the right leg. Start off by coming down or just placing your hands on your hips. You can keep a soft bend in both knees. And then gradually bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot and twist. A few more seconds here. And then release the legs. Come down into a low squat. And so if this squat is not accessible, sit on a block. Don't try to hold yourself up. It counteracts what we're trying to achieve, which is a deep relaxation in your lower back. So the idea is really to have both feet flat on the ground, as wide as they need to be to achieve that. Elbows are pressed into your knees. And then from here, you're going to place one hand on the ground and move the other one up. Ten more seconds here. And then come through center. You can drop your head and switch. Ten more seconds. Okay, and then come to sit. Extend your legs for a moment. Just feel how nice and open they are. You're going to lie on your back. Again, if you have back issues, come onto your side first. Roll onto your side. Lie down on your back. And then bring one knee in. Extend the other leg long. And just stay here for a moment. And then reach the left arm around the right knee and pull across. And then reach the other foot up and grab it. And then relax into this pretzel. Look to your right, relax your neck, and really pull that right knee across your body. Come back to center, hug both knees, feel the difference. Extend your right leg out, keep your left knee in. And then pull the left knee across with the right arm. Hear the adjustment. And then grab your right foot with your left hand and just let gravity take its course. A few more seconds. And then slowly come up, hug both knees, rock a little side to side, show your lower back some love. Extend one leg up and then the other. If you suffer from sciatica or lower back pain that is associated with some of the nerve that runs across the sciatic nerve that runs across the back of your leg, the next thing we'll do, one of our last things, is nerve flossing. So you can put your left leg down, hold your hamstring, extend the leg as far as you can. It doesn't have to be close to your body, so it's straight. And then point and flex your foot. There should be no discomfort, no sudden sharp pain, and that lets you know that your nerve, the sciatic nerve, is running smoothly in its sheath. Five more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place your right foot down, bring your left leg up. Straighten the knee as well as you can. Hold the widest part of your hamstring and then point and flex. Two more. Okay, and then roll onto your side. Hold the top of your foot. Pull the foot back. And then pull the knee down. Once on the left. Come up briefly. Swing your legs around. Come onto this side. Back and down. Come up to sit. Bring your left foot in closer towards your groin. Right leg on top of the opposite knee. Walk your hands up. Bow your head. Switch to the other side. Bring your right foot in. Left leg to the knee. Bow your head. And we're done. So 30 minutes, really getting all the gunk out of your legs. Biggest muscles in our body. They hold on to a lot of stuff.